don't have AC, but like professional environments do, right? Like if you're
Sure.
a
You
computer
have to.
programmer in UK, like you've got proper
Yeah.
HVAC, right?
They like I would imagine
I just
big
don't-
buildings have to.
I don't think they've acclimatized the weather. I think they've just stayed inside since the Blitz because they're scared. They've just become pussies.
They're a bunch of fucking pussies, but not the
They're
Scots
so
though. The
pale.
Scots
It's
are
raining.
cool.
Is it bombs or hail? Holy fuck! Stuck inside.
Yeah, I would like to go to Scotland, or really anywhere in
it's
Europe,
nasty.
but Scotland would be up there. Seems like
Have you
a
been to
cool
Europe at all?
place. Never been. No, I mean
Good.
obviously I think I'd hit the big ones first. I'd want to see like Rome,
I
all
think
that
you
old
wanna-
shit. That'd be number
can't you
one.
get,
clearly. Greece. That'd be cool.
Isn't there a ticket you can get so you can just ride that train all over fucking Europe really cheap?
Yeah,
Probably.
Dude,
Yeah,
you
you
could
get like
do
a-
that. Like you
you
don't
get
have
like an infinite
dogs.
one.
Yeah,
You can
I
also
may
You
as
don't
drive
well.
you have a
everywhere.
job you could do. You could literally just like fuck it. No one's
Get up
traveling
there.
right now. Buy
Oh, take your hockey stick with you. When you meet Sven at the pub, he's gonna take you to like a secret rink. Him and his boys. play
Dude, I
at.
might be able to
Yeah.
play on to the Italian national team.
Oh, do this a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're like blown away that I understand icing. Like, Mamma mia, this guy, he's going to take us to a victory against the Swedes. And then we just get absolutely.
And I-
dominated.
Now I
They're
really
probably
want
said
this for you.
things.
I think I'm pushing
Yeah.
too hard, but I'm like, just do it.
Yeah, just
Do it.
go.
There's no reason
Wait,
you
if you
can't
wait,
just
if you have
go.
nothing,
What's
if you-
strapping you down to fucking
yeah,
Missouri winter?
That's true.
I would fucking
What
leave,
is
man. I
holding you
live here
there?
in the winter.
Why
I
are you in
dogs here and I
Chile
live
right
here in the
now?
winter,
or-
man. It's shit. I don't want
Chile?
to sit around here. It's fucking
you-
cold.
Wait, have you been? You've been to Europe, right, Slush?
Yeah, heaps times. Yeah,
Heaps of
I-
times.
yeah.
What
I try to avoid. I try to avoid Tasmanian winter as often as I can.
What are the good places in Europe that you like, and what are the
Like,
places
you could
that you're
not
like?
possibly pick a bad
skip
one.
it.
You're going from fucking Missouri, man.
How are you
Go
going to
to-
find a place better than
You
St.
could go to
Louis?
Eastern Ukrainian crack den and you'd be having
Yeah.
more fun.
There's not a single city in Europe as terrible as St. Louis. That's true. As far as like
Maybe
you'll see those
Blackwood.
videos of like
Maybe.
like Berlin or whatever, where it's like crime wave,
I
Yeah.
molestation
guarantee.
this, and it's like, oh really?
I guarantee Kiev is safer than St. Louis.
Yeah,
I-
but those
I-
are probably
I-
some
I-
bullshit
I-
figures.
By
Police
any
everywhere.
metric you want to use, Kiev is a safer city to live in than St. Louis.
Yeah,
Like cook the numbers, it still won't work.
St. Louis
Yeah.
County is very nice. I live in the county.
I watched the
Very nice.
internet. Okay, it is a terrifying place.
The
All
city
I
itself
see-
is really scary. That's true.
I keep seeing these articles about awful things, like lots of child murders and like pedophile rings, and then just the general violence. It's a scary place. I worry for you on a nightly basis.
It's not a great city, but we did win
I-
the Stanley Cup 4 years ago,
Eh,
and then
No,
there you go.
we have
Some other
one
guys
more
did it.
Stanley Cup than all of Europe, so you can get fucked there, Germany. Yeah, so everywhere's good in
Oh,
Europe.
wow.
You're saying, Slush?
I haven't been somewhere I don't like. I've been to France, Italy, the Netherlands, all of the UK. I haven't been to Germany yet, and like further east, but I've liked it all.
What about Spain? You've been to Spain?
No, I haven't been to Spain.
I've heard Spain's really cool.
I've heard it's good.
So Taylor,
Yeah.
I'm on the internet. I
Yeah.
just found a Royal Caribbean cruise. Italy, Spain, France, Italy, including Rome and Naples, which I think you'd like.
But-
$900.
Cruises.
What?
Cruises are for old people.
$966.
you have to sweep.
Don't go on cruises. They're for old people. Just rock up there, find somewhere to
Aren't-
stay, and then
Aren't
just
there sluts on cruises? I
yeah,
thought
like
mean,
you
there's
could choose the
sluts.
right cruise.
There are
but
loose women everywhere.
I think there's basically like girls like who don't consider vacation sex on these cruises, and that's where you need to be.
Yeah, that's it. That's everywhere. You just go everywhere. Just pretend you're Canadian, and everyone will like you. It'll be fine.
This
Yeah.
is a solid strategy.
Yeah,
Just say you're Canadian instead.
Bring your
Uh,
hockey stick; it still ties in.
That's
Yeah.
true. I
You
could
get it.
pass the test of Canada. They start quizzing me
Yeah.
on hockey. They're like, "Oh, no Americans care, so it must be him. It must be a Canadian." That'd be good. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine. Are Americans actually disliked a bunch over there, or just is that more tongue in cheek, jokey?
nah. There's you will see some Americans like because Americans the way they speak they're very like the way they end their sentences because they go down at the end of their sentences. They sound very blunt to other language speakers, and so Americans are very straight to the point. And a lot of people, if you're like more of a louder American, a lot of people will think you're being rude even when you're not. And so and you'll see it in like restaurants. Like you'll see an American sitting in a restaurant expecting American level service from a country that doesn't do tips, and where they don't give a fuck about service levels, they'll get pretty pissed off. But it's like they don't really care.
I'd be pissed off too. One thing I don't like about Europe that I've heard is that if you get like a Diet Pepsi, no free refills. You're paying for every refill on your sodas, which is fucking communism. It's despicable. What kind of bullshit continent can't do free refills on soda?
How is that communism?
I'm trying to process the same thing. I'm like, that's the opposite.
No,
of
those pinko non-soda drinking bitches
all the way.
Yeah, I don't actually know how it's communism. You just that's what you do. You just go and throw communists at things you don't like, and then you sell T-shirts about it.
It means bad.
Communist means I don't like
no
it.
refills is communism.
Yeah, it is. Not in the land of the free, baby. You can drink them till you get a headache here.
Yeah, 99 cents per cup the size of your head.
You go to Quick Trip.
Refills.
You buy soda from Quick Trip. It's like they're daring you. 79 cents for 102 ounces. Do your worst. You're walking with both hands. That's something Trump would need both hands for. those Quick Trip giant.
It's so cheap. You'll have a coronary before you make money off it.
Like, you look at the little side panel, and I mean, I'm only getting diet soda if I get it, and it's rare I've done this, but like it'll tell you the calorie count. You know, at restaurants, it'll be like, or at the gas station, whatever. It's like, oh, but the 64 ounce soda can be between 0 and 1,800 calories. And I'll like look and I'll wonder. I'll be like, all right, clearly Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, that's the 0.
That's how you get
Mountain
fat.
Dew, Powerade. What's the real big spender here?
Who's the winner?
Yeah, probably Mountain Dew.
America does the empty calories the best. Like shit, like Doritos, so you can buy in like a garbage bag size fucking bag. Like you don't really get that much in Australia. Like the Doritos bags are tiny. We don't do empty calories as well as America. That's why I find you don't see as many like of those. Like if you eat enough of those, you become one of those fucking mega fat people. Like I'm out of shape. I'm not mega fat though. You know, but the empty calories I think is what pushes it over the line.
Slush, have you been to Mexico?
No, I haven't. No.
Dude,
I've been to LA. That's basically a suburb of Mexico.
No, in Mexico, first of all, it's very hard to buy protein there. And even if you order like a chicken dish, there's like a hint of chicken and it's all carbs.
Yeah.
But the like Doritos and Cheez-Its and shit like that they sell, they're like body bags. Like they're huge. You couldn't ride a bicycle and carry this bag at the same time. But you could literally fit adult humans in the size of like cheese puffs.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know that they're we've said it before, but they're the fattest country. We are not as fat as Mexico per capita.
Really?
Yeah, they drink more Coca-Cola than anyone. But they
don't have any clean water, do they?
Yeah, maybe they're doing it the same reason like they drank grog on.
Can't Mexicans drink the water?
Ships. I think they can, but I don't think they want to. I think they
wonder how long it takes to acclimate. If you're there for 3 weeks, are you still?
I feel like the water in America, like out of the tap, I wouldn't drink. Like
dude, I couldn't avoid it. I had to take. I forget what the medicine was, but something for a loose stool basically just became something I did 3 times a day. That's my life now.
This is my life in Mexico, shitting constantly.
Yeah.
Every so often, I'd think that like, all right, I'm getting past this. I'm good now. I'd stop taking the medicine. That was a mistake. That's an unforced error.
Yeah, we do junk food really well.
Yeah,
probably better than anybody in the world. We got to hang our head on something.
I do wish we had like stuff like that here because I hate going to the supermarket and paying like $5 for like 10 Doritos, like 10 chips. It's because they're tiny and they're a ripoff.
I don't even like Doritos. I think Doritos are the most quintessentially like American chip I can think of.
Yeah, but
I hate them. For my American palate. To eat something and be like, nah, there's something off. This doesn't taste. This is like so artificial. Like for me to notice that as an American, there's some devious stuff in there.
I've had Doritos like once in the past decade, but it was 2 years ago, and they were amazing.
What kind?
Those and Fritos. That's normal. Those and Fritos are so good. I am glad that I don't have access to them.
I am in on Fritos. Fritos are solid. Doritos low tier.
Fritos are filling. Like if you like what you're at a hotel, it's late at night. all you have are vending machine food options.
Mm-hmm.
If you're responsible and you get that smart food popcorn, you will still be hungry afterwards. Fritos are the opposite of that. That is a solid fill you up food.
It's dense. Those smart pop things, it's just a scent. It says
like
on the
ate
bag,
a rumor about food.
Yeah. So it says on the bag, like entire serving, 45 calories. And it's like, why even waste time eating it? Like just throw this away.
Eat the bag as well. You just to get through the night.
What's
eat the entire bag.
Are there
the foil is the 45 calories.
Yeah, right.
Are there any like national snacks of Tasmania that we would know about?
See, I'm not really a snacky kind of person, so I find it hard to sort of nail it down. But we have like the Doritos and stuff like that you guys have. It's stuff like chips, we call them chips, but like crisps or whatever the fuck you call them.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call them there?
We call them chips.
Chips, yeah. Oh no, wait, we call the other one chips. That's right, hot chips.
French fries are the
French fries. That's one. Yeah. So we have a lot of that stuff, but it comes in a lot smaller bags and it's a lot more expensive. So you don't really people don't go out and buy fuckloads of it. It's more of a I'm having people over and I'm going to have a few drinks. I'll just get like a couple of bags of chips to put out with some other stuff like cheese and crackers and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really, in my experience, maybe it's just me, but I don't go and buy like fuckloads of Doritos to just keep in the cupboard in case I get hungry or something like that. So
yeah, that's a bad move. Yeah. I always, when I do have company over and I buy snacks and like a meat and cheese tray or whatever, I will find myself overdoing it sometimes, subconsciously. Mm-hmm. And then the end of the night, everyone leaves and it's we got 2 bags of untouched chips, a bag of barely touched pretzels, meat and cheese tray mostly still there. And then it's I've set myself up for failure. Because what I'm gonna do the rest of the evening is I'm gonna go. Well, you're already in deep. Just forge ahead, eat as much as you want tonight. You know what? If you finish this meat and cheese tray, you won't even be tempted to eat it tomorrow.
Yeah, so I did that on Christmas Day. We took over to my brother's house, we'll call it charcuterie, but just meat and pates and crackers and stuff. And we all just got shit faced, so we didn't even lay any of it out. And we brought it all home, and then about midnight on Christmas night, I'm I'm a bit hungry. I ate fucking 3 pates and half a kilo of meat, and I'm just laying in bed. The dog's eating off the other end of the plate. And I'm so drunk, I don't give a fuck. I'm just whatever.
But your dog had a great evening.
He loved it. He loved it.
Yeah, I don't really do pate. I mean, we have potted meat product and weird spreads like that, but I think of that as trucker last resort kind of food.
I think pate is kind of
I'm talking about
sometimes.
Yeah, I do too. But I'm talking about what we have, which is potted meat product. Those little tins of mystery meat that are mushed together. I think maybe I can't remember what game I played or movie or book I read, but I got interested in pates. I was I ordered all of this goose liver pate from Europe. Man, I did not care for it.
No, I wouldn't imagine so.
Some of it's good, some of it's really shit.
I always forget you guys are close to Antarctica because I just imagine it being so hot everywhere. It doesn't snow anywhere in Australia ever, right?
No, it snows down here. Yeah.
Oh.
We're really far. We're 42 degrees south. We're pretty far south.
But mainland Australia, no?
Some places that are pretty high up. Not north of New South Wales, the southern parts of Australia. Yeah, you get snow. Yeah.
New South Wales. That's such a specific name for
Americans. I think in general, just don't understand how fucking massive Australia is.
Yeah,
I do.
It's just we don't think of it as big compared to us.
Kyle knows. When you take
we have a population
Is it a mercurial map? What are the maps called?
Mercurial projection is what you think.
Isn't it Mercator?
Thank you.
But our population, the entire country, is smaller than LA. So
okay.
Really,
people are always
it's mercurial.
There's fuck all people here. Yeah,
it
must be tiny.
I mean, that's a good. I'd rather have way too few people in my country than way too many. There's Australia, you got a ton of room to do so. Well, you got a lot of room, but a lot of it is I don't want to hang out in this big giant desert.
Outback is the guess who named the Outback? An Australian.
Yeah.
We'd have called it the wasteland.
It's
Yeah.
fucking Outback, mate.
Oh, Nick, I forgot.
It's New South shithole,
The land that God forgot.
Yeah.
the land
my
of
goodness.
villains from the United
In the
Kingdom.
middle of Australia, is there the infrastructure that you need to like do shit? Like, do you need to carry your own fuel to get from one place to the other?
Some places you do. Yeah, it depends on which roads you go. Some roads there's like warning signs, like bring enough food and water for like a week. If your car breaks down, do not leave your car. Bring spare fuel, spare tires, spare fucking everything.
Don't trade with the Aboriginals.
Well, they're gonna fucking trade.
They're stealing our gas again. We gotta
We're
get
gonna all this shit. They're gonna trade.
Are there cities
Yeah.
in Australia where it's like mostly Aboriginal people, or no?
Well, no, we killed them all. But the that's how it's done in America. You should learn from us. Don't give them free casinos. But the no, I'm just fucking her. Yeah, there's places with a lot more Aboriginals, like Alice Springs and Darwin, like in the Northern Territory, have a lot more Aboriginals than other places. But like, it depends on the history of it. Like my state has a sketchy history of, like, my great grandfather had a job, and his job was literally just hunting down Aboriginals.
Really?
So funny. I didn't
Yeah.
know Alice
And
Springs
business
was a
was
real.
booming.
Yeah,
I only now learned that Alice Springs is a real place. At Outback Steakhouse, just so you know, Alice Springs chicken is very good.
I've never been. Every time I go to America, someone's like, "Go and try out." But
How have you not gone?
I can't bring myself to go and eat a fucking blooming onion, whatever the fuck that is.
It's delicious.
You shouldn't.
It's
Outback is one of the lowest quality steak places you can go in America.
He's so wrong.
We've got the
This
best
is-
beef in the world, and you're gonna go to fucking Outback?
You're in Missouri.
Incorrect. You play
How
stuff.
do they not have good beef at Outback? Is good. They have a great filet.
I'm saying
mignon.
in the world of
Okay.
steaks, don't go to a real place.
Okay, well, it's half the fucking price, Taylor.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
just
better
don't think
than
it'd be very good.
you get what you pay
didn't-
for.
Taylor's
I don't
like,
wanna be
go
let
to
down.
Morton's, Pori. Like
Yeah, right.
Outback. You can.
Meanwhile, I'm at Waffle House ordering steaks. Taylor's looking down at me.
They sell more than
Steaks.
anywhere in the United States. I'll have you know. It says right there on that old greasy picture.
Yeah, it says on that pin, being worn by that violent convicted felon making your egg.
Outback's, and they're great. Outback Steakhouse is very good for what it is, you know. And the
How
bloomin'
much
onion
is a steak
is
there? Like, what are we talking?
probably $30 for like a steak and sides.
If
That's
that,
pretty
probably
expensive,
even
though.
maybe a little cheaper. Yeah,
Like a filet, like a 9-ounce filet mignon with like a baked potato and a sweet potato is what I would get if I were there right now.
Yeah.
And it would be
a baked potato
yeah,
and a sweet
perfect
potato.
standard then,
Two
yeah.
Every
animal-
time.
Kinds of potatoes, you monster.
You eat
Yeah.
two potatoes with your steak?
a baked potato and a sweet potato. Yeah.
That's bizarre.
There's two different.
One's
types of
sweet
potato.
and one's savory.
He's swinging both
Just-
ways. Nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
this is just
Yeah.
okay.
That's absolutely.
I might put some
wrong.
shrimp on top of the steak too and have two different
Oh,
kinds of meat.
Surf and turf. Oh, I love surf and turf.
I like a little
Mhm.
surf and turf.
Yeah.
Everybody
We
likes
have
surf and
one-
turf. The best
Have
combo.
you ever had a carpet bag steak before?
I have not. What
It's
is
a-
that?
So you cut a slice into the steak, and then like halfway through cooking, and then you stuff it with oysters. That's fucking good.
I'd try
think-
that.
I think
sounds
White
good.
House's claim. I think Waffle House's claim to fame is that they sell the most T-bones in the United States. I think that's what it says, right?
That's such a shit cut, though.
Yeah, it's not.
Is it?
And their T-bones are not good.
What am I looking at?
That's a carpet
That's
bag steak.
That's some fine dining right there. They've
Yeah.
taken.
I don't know. I think I can still revive that one.
What? That's not.
Wait.
That's cooked. That's cooked very well. That looks
a
delicious.
little bit of CPR and that thing's.
Don't tell
okay.
me you're a well done steak eater.
I'm
We had
No,
we had
medium
such
rare,
a-
but I don't think that's medium rare. That looks rare to me.
Yeah, that's.
I
pretty
do
rare.
like it more on the medium side than the rare side. If I'm doing medium rare,
I can't
don't-
be friends with someone that eats steak well done.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't want
it's
it
a
well
waste of
done.
money.
Although if you get it well done at a very nice restaurant, they do like
They will ask
finish
you
it
to
in the
leave.
oven. Well, they finish it in the oven and it's really juicy on the inside, but it's it
Yeah,
doesn't look
reverse
bloody.
steak. Yeah,
And some people are just turned off by the fucking blood. I can get that. Like I said, I'm a fucking ass hair away from becoming a vegetarian, or at least like curtailing like the animals that I eat.
That'd
'cause
be
I'm
such
feeling
a
bad.
funny evolution for you.
Dude,
Not me
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
If I see the blood, I'm still in it. Let's party.
What if he
I'm
stops
slow
eating
down
meat
now.
and like
Yeah,
every
you're
single
gross. I know.
episode?
Have you
Kyle
seen Robert
quits
Downey
eating meat
Jr.
and he just
lately?
gets gayer and gayer and gayer. Like he's just
Have you seen Robert Downey Jr. lately? He went on a vegan. diet
Okay,
now.
all right. He's on a
Calling him
vegan diet.
fucking,
That's fucking different. Look,
Yeah,
I would never stop
iron
eating.
deficiency, man.
My thing
Iron
is
deficiency, man.
my thing is I feel bad for
I
it.
had to process that.
Iron deficiency, yeah, not so Iron Man. But the pigs and the cows. Every time I see those goddamn videos on the internet of people treating them like pets and scritching on their heads, and the cow will like nuzzle into their lap, like, yeah, give me more. It feels good. It's like shit.
Stop
man.
watching that shit, dude. Go back to watching people killed by police. Something healthier.